What's up, Aries? This is your girl, Deeper Vibrations. I will be doing your month of June 2026 energy check-in reading, okay? It's going to be for all my Aries placements. If you have Aries anywhere high in your birth chart, this video should resonate for you. I did do a pre-shuffle, as I always do, using 3 oracle decks. One is called the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. The other one is called the Angels of Abundance Oracles. And lastly is the Dark Confessions Oracles. All right. So your Soul's Journey Lessons card message card came out. It says grief. All right. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. All right. So, yeah, take the energy how it resonates. But some of you are grieving at this time. Okay. Angels of Abundance messages. You have declutter. Okay. It says you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. All right. So time to declutter, Aries. All right. Secondly, you have gratitude list. It says count your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely want to have a gratitude list as well as just showing signs of gratitude. All right. Definitely. And lastly, with your Angel of Abundance message, it says visualize abundance in all forms. Okay. It says God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. All right. So, yes, visualize abundance in all forms. Okay. And yeah, that's how you're definitely going to just see your blessings flourish that way. Okay. All right. And your your dark confession oracle message, and it's just from someone of significance at this time about you. If they had a deep, dark confession that they could reveal to you at this time, what will it be? And it says, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. All right. So a person of significance says that they have many regrets that is keeping them from moving forward, Aries. Okay. So take it how it resonates. All right, so I'm going to go into your tarot reading and we're going to clarify your oracle messages. Want to get to the bottom of it, okay, Aries? So, yeah, click the like button if the video starts to resonate and share the video if you think it can help someone out there. Definitely share the video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, Aries. I would greatly appreciate the love and the support to my channel. All right, so I'm going to start your reading off using the Mystic Mondays Tarot. And then I'm going to come back and clarify using the Kawaii Tarot card deck, okay? I got to do a few shuffles, a few good shuffles, because these cards are in order. So I got to do a nice shuffle for y'all, okay? I hope y'all doing all right out there, Aries. Y'all birthday season just passed and I didn't do y'all reading. I apologize. I hope y'all enjoyed your birthday, definitely. And I hope you all got a lot of what you wanted. And yeah, I just hope you had a blessed one. All right. So happy belated birthday, Aries. All right. All right, let's do a few more shuffles. Spirit, tell me more for my Aries for the energy check-in for the month of June 2026, following up with their oracle messages. Grief, declutter, gratitude list, visualize abundance in all forms. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Okay, tell me more for my Aries. Using the Mystic Mondays Tarot to start their reading off. I'm going to do about 2 more shuffles, y'all. All right, bear with me. These cards are in chronological order, so just gotta really do a good deep shuffle. All right, one more shuffle. All right, tell me more, Spirit, for my Aries placements for the month of June 2026, following up with their oracle messages, using the Mystic Mondays Tarot to start their reading off. Aries energy check-in. That's what I was about to say. All right, you got the Nine of Pentacles. All right, first card coming out, all about independence, being entrepreneurial, doing things independently, okay, by yourself, not having to depend on anybody to support you, okay. That's all about that Nine of Pentacles energy. Tell me more. That is great energy, heavy Virgo energy, earth sign energy, which let me know that y'all are seeking independence at this time, or is independent currently. Could be by yourself, could have been separated. Some of you could have been recently divorced, okay. But yeah, I'm getting independence energy right now, okay. Tell me more. Okay, I got a lot of flippers. All right, got y'all energy just flew on my lap. Okay, the Emperor. All right, so you got the Judgment card, okay. That is heavy air sign. I was about to say Aries. No. Air sign Libra energy, okay. And then you have y'all energy just flew out. The Emperor, okay. That is heavy fire sign Aries energy, okay. So it's let me know that with the independence that I'm seeing right now, some of you could be very a good judgment of character, okay, with the Judgment and the Emperor energies. Let me know that you all are pretty much just calling things out for what it is, letting people know what's right, what's wrong, just pretty much just putting your foot down and just calling things out for what it is, being definitely just being a truth seeker, okay, telling things how it is with the honest truth with your energy, the Emperor. It could be very harsh or cold the way you present your strong feelings at this time, but it still is needed to be said, okay. And the way you're saying it is definitely going to come across a little harsh, but at the end of the day, the message will come across, okay. It will be crystal clear because you're coming at a stern approach with your energy. So they may not like the way it's being presented to them, but they got to respect it, because at the end of the day, the Emperor doesn't play. The Emperor is the father of the zodiac, definitely a stern individual, and it's just gonna put a foot down, just tell things for what it is, whether it comes out precious as pie or cold as ice. Okay, y'all just gonna tell it and do it how it should be done at this time, okay. And yeah, some people is not liking your way of expression or your opinions at this time with the Judgment energy. Like I said, you all could be calling people out, just telling things how it is. And yeah, very independent though. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting you all could be so stern and harsh that you all could be driving people away, pushing people away in a sense. Okay, you got a Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse. It's heavy earth sign Virgo energy. Okay, getting a lot of Virgo energy. Let me know you could be dealing with the earth sign at this time. Heavy Virgo that I'm getting. And getting Libra energy too. That's also you all's North Node energy, Libra. Okay, on the other side of the zodiac wheel, you have Libra. Okay, on the opposite of you, which is all about balancing the scales, keeping everything balanced. And yeah, with this energy coming out, following up with your energy behind it, is let me know that you all are definitely creating a balance in your energy space. Okay, whatever that could be, person, place, a thing that you are having to just put a balancing act. Okay, just get things back on track in the flow of things. Okay, so everything and everyone can be on one accord. Okay, that's what y'all are pretty much providing right now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go into your clarifications because I'm getting the gist of your reading. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Let me know that it could have been a third party or a third party currently that is kind of getting in the way of this situation where you feel like you're having to put your foot down. And that's also why it could be a Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, it could have been where you could have broke a dynamic up. It could have been for a good cause, but it was a third party situation that you kind of had to interfere and provide some type of balancing with it. Could have been a little off kilter, imbalance, things like that. And you just kind of just called it out for what it was. And now the situation is balancing itself out, definitely. So kudos to you, Aries, okay, for providing balancing, a sense of balancing for someone. Definitely that's going to help them just kind of be able to see things for what it is and be able to move forward from it. Okay, so that's great. Okay, and with the grief energy, it let me know it could have been y'all that could have did something where you may feel like it was a sense of grief. You may did not want the situation to pan out the way it did, but it was a reason for it. Okay, everything that happens in this life is divinely orchestrated, divinely planned. So it's just an opportunity for you to learn from it and move forward from it. Okay, for you and the person that this reading is geared towards. Okay, they are able to, or going to be able to, learn from this situation. Okay. That I have regrets that keep me from moving. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. It's someone that you all could have previously had a relationship with, or is currently trying to have a relationship with. At this time, they just feel like they may not be able to give you their all at this time. They could be grieving from a past situation, and it's hard for them to move forward, So just give them their time and space, and, just focus on your own situation in life. Definitely with the declutter, your gratitude list, things like that. Just try to focus on how to be your better self. That way you could be your best self for this person. Okay, so yeah. All right, enough shuffling. All right, one more though. All right, these cards are also in chronological order, so just getting a good shuffle in. All right, so Spirit, if you could clarify for my Aries the first card that came out, the Nine of Pentacles energy, clarify. That independence energy. INDEPENDENC. Put a card on the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Okay, you got y'all's energy coming out. You got the Page of Wands. Okay, heavy fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Because y'all are fellow fire signs. Okay, so it's all y'all's energy. But in this case, it's your energy. Okay, because this is your reading. All right, Page of Wands. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So you definitely put your foot down. You provided a barrier from you and someone's significance at this time. Like I said, you could have called them out and created a space, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles energy. Page of Wands, like I said, it's your energy, and it's just where you had to do something in a harsh like way. You may not really wanted to do it, or it could have been as not as harsh or dramatic as it could have been, okay, with the Page energy. All right, you could have what they say, laid it on them softly, in a sense. Like, it wasn't as harsh as it could have been. Okay, you took it easy with them, okay, with this Page energy. And you also could have just told somebody to remove themselves in a calm like manner, where they had to move away from you. They had to just kind of go someplace to clear their head, or just really just to give you some type of a rest of just a at peace energy, where you just it was a sign of being at peace with the situation. Okay, you just had to remove yourself, or had the other person to remove themselves to clear the air. And you did it in a not as harsh way, I'm getting, okay. But it could have been, they could have still took it wrong, okay. It just, you, in your own sense, felt like you did a good job with not really coming at them in a total harsh way, okay. But they still could have took it that way, okay. With the Page of Wands energy. All right, so yeah, tell me more. Y'all's energy keep me entertained, definitely, Aries. And I have so many Aries in my circle that when I do y'all reading, I just kind of chuckle to myself, because I can see stuff like what's going on playing out in the Aries around me, and I'm just like, just laughing to myself. All right. And I didn't ask what to clarify, so clarify the Judgment and the Emperor. Heavy Libra, Aries energy. Tell me more about the Judgment and the Emperor. Uh-oh, too many cards fell. I apologize. Okay. Alright, more cards fell. Yep. Alright, sorry, y'all. Alright, tell me more about the Judgment and the Emperor for my Aries placements. Clarify the Judgment and the Emperor. Using the Kawaii Tarot card deck to clarify. These cards are just flipping and flopping everywhere. Well, they're not flipping, but they just flopping everywhere. Alright. Put a card on Judgment and the Emperor. Alright, thought I got a flipper, but nope. Alright, too many cards. Okay. Alright, you got the Justice, okay. That's also Libra energy, air sign. And you have the Seven of Swords. That is air sign, Aquarius energy. Okay, I was about to say Aries. Nope. And then lastly, you had the Eight of Swords. That is Gemini energy, air sign. Okay. All right. So I think we're currently in Gemini season 2. Okay. All right. So clarifying the Judgment and the Emperor energy. You got the Justice, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. You got a lot of air energy, clarifying air energy, okay, which is a good confirmation. Let me know that you all are really just providing facts, knowledge, the details, okay, of righteous cause, something that definitely is justified, okay. Someone or a situation could have been easily taken in a way where someone could have feel like they didn't have a sense of justice or a sense of freedom. And I'm also getting a freedom of speech. Someone could have felt like they didn't or couldn't feel or didn't feel comfortable just being open with their expressions, way of expressing things like that. But with the Justice and the Judgment card is letting me know that you all have been very factual with your evidence collection, with your facts of knowing all the details of the situation at hand, and just really calling it out for what it was or what it is, letting them know the facts, everything, just land all on the line. And someone is just having a hard time just getting a handle on being called out or being exposed, in a sense. And I'm getting that with the Seven of Swords energy. It could have been someone that was very deceptive, okay, lied, stole, cheated, just being very dishonest with you, and you pretty much called them out for what it was. And you all definitely could have really said some things that could have been very, what's the word for it? Kind of like cursing them out in a sense, saying hurtful things, okay. Just the words of expression was very strong, okay, with a lot of aggression, okay, anger, okay. And I'm getting because someone was trying to lie, steal, or cheat on you, and you found out, and you pretty much just called them out how it was, called the situation out how it was, and it created a separation, all right. But now with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, let me know that the abundance and the situation will kind of work itself out, okay. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, let me know that blessings will definitely come to fruition, okay. You may feel like something or just things are not working out, or you may feel like just not as abundant as you as you are hoping for, or that you feel like you should be. Okay. Definitely abundance is gonna build up in the days ahead with the Knight of Pentacles energy. I'm getting a lot of Virgo energy with the Pentacles, so it could be near Virgo season where you see a strong breakthrough in your finances, or just in the summer months, because that's also Virgo season, summer months too. You're gonna see some growth in your sense of abundance. All right, so definitely with the angel of abundance messages, gratitude list, definitely just show signs of gratitude. Things may not be how you want it or how big you want it. Okay, whatever the case may be, but it's still, you still want to show a sign of gratitude, just letting the universe know that you're still grateful for the things you have thus far. Okay, that makes sense. And visualizing abundance in all forms, that's going to let you also reap a lot of blessings and rewards, because you're being open-minded on abundance. Okay, abundance doesn't have to be money. Okay, it doesn't have to be just, yeah, wealth. It don't have to be things like that. It could be your place of residence. Okay, it could be just, it might be small to you, but it could be your own castle in your own head. Okay, so that's visualizing abundance in all forms. Okay, your apartment could feel like your castle, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, visualize abundance in all forms. Okay, it don't have to just be like gold shining bright, things like that, for it to be considered a sense of abundance, if that makes sense. All right. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much your reading, Aries. I hope it resonated. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of air energy, so you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo. I mean, that's fire sign. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, currently at this time, or it could be high in your chart. Also, I'm getting Earth energy. Okay, like I said, you could be dealing with a Virgo heavy, or a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Okay, and a little fire sign energy. So it could be a fellow fire sign as yourself, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that you could be dealing with at this time. But getting heavy air energy and earth and fire, I guess. So no water. Let me know. It's not really any emotional aspect. Okay, it's a lot of air signs. So it's let me know that you are definitely thinking with your mental a lot. Your mental is being stimulated at this time, and just being with you being able to think, words and thoughts have power. Okay, so you can also be bringing things into fruition with just your words and thoughts at this time. So be mindful of what you're saying and thinking at this time. Okay, make sure their thoughts are positive. Okay, you're doing things positive, like, okay, that's gonna look very favorable to the universe. Okay, and the higher up, and that's how you're gonna be able to move ahead and get those blessings flowing for you. Okay, so yeah, I hope it resonated, and whoever you had to put your foot down with, it was what it was. It had to be done. Okay, you don't want anyone taking advantage of you, and also you just want to be able to move ahead from a revelation of whatever the situation could have been. Whether they lied, stole, cheated on you, you had to just kind of act on it so you can move ahead, and grow from it. Okay, so I hope the energy resonated. The, the reading resonated. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all soon. I got a few more readings to do for the month of June, and then I'm gonna come back around to Aries again for July. So definitely stay tuned, y'all. I'm gonna do a Mercury retrograde reading soon. It's gonna be from the end of June to, I think, mid July. Mercury retrograde season. So I will do a Mercury retrograde energy check in, just so y'all can just kind of be able to stay on your toes through that time, okay? Because Mercury retrograde can be very hectic, chaotic. You know, a lot of miscommunication, interruptions with technology, and all types of source with communication. So yeah, so y'all stay tuned for that too. All right. But I just want to say I love you guys and girls. I got to get out of here, but want y'all to just take care of yourself. Excuse me, take care of yourself and others, and I will see you all next time, Aries. All right, love y'all. Peace.